So many people, particularly in this day and age, there's a lot of competition. And I think people are really struggling to stand out, and they're buying into these buzzwords and all of this bullshit without actually getting clear on what it is that they actually do and what are the problems that they solve. So, mate, in your world, like how much of that is a problem industry wide in terms of value proposition and positioning in your experience, Russell?
Yeah. I think the real issue comes from the larger consultancies, because in that scenario, the people who are your stakeholders are your team and your colleagues, right? So you're speaking in this echo chamber of language, which is actually not speaking to the end user. You might have a team of 100 people working on one client. Whereas instead, when you start your own business, and a lot of people are ex corporate refugees that have come out of that space, not only do they have to wear seven hats about running their business, but they need a new language. And if they've got at least clear on who they want to help, let's call it a niche, and are clear about the language of that market and what are the challenges of that market, suddenly they go, right, well, I've got 100 reference points. Maybe I've got 200 reference points, or maybe I've even got 10 if I don't need that many clients. But it's better than the echo chamber I was in a corporate space. Now, the skill is simply listening. Now, I think most consultants who've had experience, let's say more than 5 years, understand the skill in listening, because they've had enough dramas when they didn't listen.